Welcome, Dark Warriors. This is Rumen. Welcome back to Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness. Last time we saw a bunch of private actions, and very quickly, I just want to talk about last episode. I feel like I was way too harsh last episode. I think there was even a time where I said last episode that I didn't even think I should upload the episode because I didn't think the private actions were interesting enough to warrant an upload. But honestly, I was being way too harsh. That is very uncalled for. I think I was just taken back by how short all of the private actions were, because in the previous Star Ocean games, you had some pretty long private actions. So I think subconsciously, I was just disappointed by how short all of the private actions are in this game. But looking back on it, and after editing the episode, honestly, the private actions are good. The private actions show off the characters' personalities nicely. And they're definitely not as bad as I initially thought they were. They're not as bland as I initially thought they were. I think I just subconsciously connected how short they were with them being bland when that is not true, and poor judgment on my part. Yeah, I do like some of the private actions in the previous episodes, and yeah, honestly. So, star on the map, star on the map, star on the map.
This is quite the bind.
Can't say when it'll be running again.
There's nothing we can do except work to repair it as fast as possible.
Sorry.
Is this conversation important?
Cassius, we need to use the expunction device.
What are you doing? Hold on a second.
No time.
Stop right there. You can't physically use it.
What do you mean we can't?
It's not functioning at the moment. We're still trying to determine the optimal way to fix it.
Why did it have to break now of all times?
If you're in a hurry, might I suggest using the one in the Ancient Institute instead?
There's one there?
Of course. Most of the devices here are reproductions of ones in the Ancient Institute.
Thanks a bunch, Cassius. I love you. Come on, we need to make for the Ancient Institute.
We've got no other recourse, I guess. Let's book it.
How far away is that? What was the point of coming here? I don't give a rat's ass about Cassius. Quite frankly, he should have been cut, and then Fiore should have told us all the information that he relays to us. So back in... I can't remember what town it was. Anyway, back in the previous town, when we were told to come here, instead of coming to Cassius, Fiore should have just said, oh yeah, there's one of these at the place that Cassius just told us, and that should have been the cutscene, but nope, we had to come all the way here. Oh my gosh, where do I go now? Wait a minute, I was gonna sleep at this inn, but there's a star on the map over here. Why? Who are you? Why are you a star on the map? Ruddle, now where have I heard that name before? Tell me where he is, gosh dang it. He's been scolded by some spoiled young woman. Maybe he's her manservant? And here, I thought women who chase their lovers all over the world were the stuff of fairy tales. Where did he go? Let me think. Oh, I remember. Okay, spill the beans. He went off with a page to the Royal Institute. The Royal Institute. The page said he was working for a researcher by the name of Malfit something. Okay. Royal Institute. Yeah, that's where I just was. Oh boy, I should have done this last episode, shouldn't I have? Because this is just another Ruddle side quest. And last episode was supposedly the side quest episode. Alright, I guess I gotta be on the lookout for another star on the map somewhere in here.
Sorry.
There's a chest here that I guess I missed last time. Magic seeds. It's actually a decent item. Oh my gosh, star on the map. And another chest in here. Are you serious? Okay, anti-silence amulet. You badass looking motherfucker. Stoically looking at a wall. Yes, I'm Malpigfi. What do you want? You have a ridiculous name, sir. Oh, so you've been sent to find Ruddle. I pity you. He never stays put. Yeah, he's trying to get the fuck away from Rumina. Gosh dang it. Well, as you can see, he's not here. He's probably made it to Midiok by now. Midiok? This is just a whole nother Ruddle chase sequence. Are you serious? Why are there 2 of these in this game? Well, whatever. I'm just gonna go on to the Ancient Institute. I'll meet you there. Oh, conversation as soon as you leave the town.
I have an update, sir.
Whoa.
The Chrono ship has just entered Fakecrete 4's orbital trajectory.
What? I hope we make it in time.
Do you think you'll be all right, Captain?
I'll contact you later.
Tch. You think you'll be alright? I'll contact you later. That implies that he is doubtful if they will be alright. So we just have the Ancient Institute all the way up there. Like, see, the devs didn't have to put us walking up all the way to Cassius, whatever his name is. That wasn't necessary. That felt like... What is this? The atmosphere is good because I fear it, whatever it is. Oh my god. Should I stay silent for this or should I give commentary? I don't know. So yeah, instead of the developers making it so we had to walk all the way up to Cassius, like walk really slowly all the way up to him, they should have just had Fiore know where to go, and then Fiore could have told us. Let me guess, there's gonna be another cutscene where Rayleigh gets taken away from us.
What's going on here?
I guess we have no choice.
I wouldn't.
Who's that?
General Alma. As part of Kronos' militant faction, he tops the galaxy's most wanted list.
How kind for someone of his stature to greet us. So, he's behind all this.
Hey, there's another Rayleigh.
Fidel!
Aurelia? But how can that be?
Oh my god, I knew it. I predicted this.
What? Aurelia. Did she say sis?
Oh wait, what? That explains a lot. Okay.
Are you too imbecilic to realize the instrument you have is not Aurelia?
What?
The one in your possession is Feria, and it is the foundation upon which Kronos is to build its new world order. It also differs from the unit you hold so much extraneous affection for. Thus, I doubt you will mind returning it.
Why is a famous general fighting in the galactic equivalent of some backwoods Hicks family feud?
Interesting question. I could ask the same of you, Captain Kenny.
Hold on. Just how do you expect to save Little Miss Starlight from all these heavily armored troops?
If all the reports I have received on you are correct, well, I believe your name is Fidel. So, Fidel, if you possess even a modicum of sympathy for that thing, stand right there and don't move. Retrieve Feria for me.
I love Fidel, honestly. I love how protective he is.
I know that light. Activate the neutralization device. So, the boy is the catalyst after all. Fascinating. With some modifications, we should be able to draw even more power from her. Bring her here! We'll be taking Feria with us. Thank you for holding on to her, Fidel. Due to your act of kindness, we were able to collect precisely the data we needed. Take us away.
Aurelia!
Aw.
Damn it!
Damn. No rumble in the controller for the punch.
The Institute.
That guy in that cutscene has a pretty funny design. Looks like Superman.
They seem to have warped out.
Now she's not even in the same sector as us.
Isn't there something we can do to save Relia? Anything at all?
We'd have to get our ship back before we could do anything else.
And how long will it take for you to get it back?
It's scheduled to arrive in a day at the earliest, but we'll likely arrive in 2.
Then all we can do is wait.
Wait. This is a problem between the Federation and Kronos. There's no need for you Faithredians to get involved.
It's too late for that.
Don't take it the wrong way. She was thinking of your well-being when she said that. If you come with us, then
If we go with you,
you may never be able to return to this planet again. Even if we do save Relia.
We might never see our home again?
If you wish to join us, be prepared for that eventuality. Those of you who remain undeterred can assemble in Santa Roll.
Understood.
okay.
You've already made up your mind, haven't you, Fiddly?
Yeah.
I'll always follow your lead, wherever you take us.
Maybe it'd be a good idea to return to Sthal first.
I'll let you choose the way.
That was a quick decision.
Kenny here.
Captain, our vessel will be arriving in Faithlessness 4 sector in approximately 17 hours from now.
Contact me again once you enter orbit.
Do you think Fidel and the others will come?
Well, do you? Are you gonna answer the question? I would like to hear Emerson's opinion on that. I would, genuinely. Oh, one of my favorite Star Ocean 3 songs is nice.
What would you do in my shoes? Would you be so eager to conduct research in an unknown land? If it meant possibly throwing everything away and never coming home? I bet you would. That's why you're not here now.
Who's she talking about?
If a true researcher somehow dropped a valuable piece of evidence into a bottomless pit, he'd jump right in after it without thinking a whit about his own safety. Right?
Who said that? Why was that in quotation marks?
What a poor excuse. I wonder if he believes it.
Am I correct in my confusion? Am I justified in my confusion over this cutscene?
As a Central Rasulian officer, I have a responsibility to care for my subordinates and protect the country from harm. It would be wrong to forget that. On the other hand, what of Fidel? I can't in good conscience abandon my mentor's own son. Please, Master. I need your guidance. What would you do in my shoes?
The characters are trying to make up their minds here. They're thinking about going.
Fiddly, you do recall when you guys took me in, right?
Yeah.
So many were killed. Like Papa and Mama and more. Not to forget your own mom. Because that wicked illness beset our little town.
It was disastrous.
I know I was certainly at wit's end. But then you said these words. I'll take care of you like kin. Dry those tears, right?
Stop that blushing here. My dad was always in other lands. Meaning my world lacked structure. I bet taking care of you is why I'm still here today.
You think so?
I shouldn't have said anything.
We're no longer little kids now.
No, we're not.
Well then... Can we, sorta, kinda... I don't wanna... stay your sister any longer.
Well then, I'll stop being a big brother to you.
Then can I call you Fidel now?
Works for me.
Alright, Fidel. Here on out, I won't allow any people to hurt you.
I should say that, not you.
No, I like the name Fiddly. We're not children. We're adults now. Oh, great. You just turned 18. I guess it's a different culture.
Let's go. Our pals will want us back soon.
And honestly, it's only like a 5-year age gap. That's not bad. Wow, back in control with none of my party members. All the way back in Shawl. Oh my gosh. So that explains that weird private action last episode where Raylia, well, I guess Feria, she would be, was referring to Raylia as a different person. And I was like, Raylia? Who's Raylia? It was, yeah. And it's funny, I think, like, a few episodes ago, I swear I recall me saying something like, I'm not even sure if this is Raylia. So, there goes another accidental prediction. And, yeah, that's crazy. So, who's this new guy? Who's the new antagonist, man? And why does he look kind of like a biological weapon? He looks like Gia from Star Ocean 1, like build-wise, because Gia was this like big, brawly muscle man. Hold on a second here. Resources, synopsis. Reminisce about their lives in Shawl, about how they have parents that come to the plague, and about Miki enjoying the Fidel's family. They also decided, however, that is move beyond the relationship, got their feelings before heading to Santoru. Gotta go all the way back to Santoru? Really? All the way back to Santoru? The furthest town away? Literally the town that is the furthest town from this position on the map. And I was literally just there. And then a cutscene happens, then I gotta walk all the way back there. I can't even remember which path to... I can't remember which part of town to exit to get there fastest. Like, I don't know where Midiok is in relation to the east or west exit here. I don't know. Well, Trias has always done this. Trias has always had these moments in their game where they make you backtrack. It's just the kind of game it is, I guess. And isn't it a little weird for them to be love interests? I mean, it's been implied he took care of her their whole lives, and that's like a 5-ish year age gap, I'm assuming. So he was taking care of her when she was 12, and he was 17. I don't know about that. Hold on a second, I gotta Google these characters' ages. Yeah, Miki is 18 and Fidel is 23, so that's a 5-year age gap. And I'm probably completely over-analyzing this relationship. Like, I don't have a problem with age gaps at all. Like, if you're over 18, then Sure, be groomed by whoever the fuck you want to be groomed by, but when you're like raising someone as their quote-unquote older brother since childhood, and you're 5 years older than them, then that's a little different. I mean, at that point, the age doesn't really matter. It just kind of makes it creepier. I don't know. That's a new enemy. Let's see how fast I can kill it. I found out that this mirror slice move is awesome because you can get a 200% combo really quickly with it. Because you can cancel the first swing of mirror slice. So you can do 1 swing, 2 swing, 3 swing, 4 swing in like 4 seconds. Less than that. And then you can get your 200% combo. And it's awesome. Alright, yeah, I should probably go to Midiok, because that's where Ruddle is, and I guess while I'm close, I might as well see if Ruddle's there. Darn the map. Oh my god, Ruddle. This should make Scruffy very happy. Okay, I found him. Did I do the side quest? Did I win? Oh, what was it again? Figaro? Still not as good as Fiddly, but whatever. Puffy told me about you. Puffy! Are you talking about the post-game inventor from Star Ocean 3? I have a habit of not telling anyone where I'm going. I know I shouldn't do that, but when I do tell Puffy where I'm going, she always complains. Don't tell her I said that. Anyway, I'm done here, so it's off to Santaru for me. Well, luckily, that's kind of where I have to go, so am I done with you? Yeah, he's gonna repeat his dialogue there. Alright, there is no side quest podium in this town, so I can't mark it as complete yet. Are any of these completed? Yeah, I completed this one. That is the Ruddle one.
Sorry.
So I just have to go to Santaru and mark that off. I hope the reward for that is a good shop, because in Star Ocean 3 the reward for the side quest, his side quest, was a good shop. I don't remember there being books on the bed. Well, did I do your thing yet? I don't really know. Did I do it? No. A two-headed corrupt and a discarded silver spoon. I don't know where to get those. You know what? It doesn't matter. I've been here long enough. Also, there are no more private actions. There's straight up no private action whistle on the map anymore, so yeah, I guess that's a good sign if you think about it. It means we're making progress. Look how broken that combo is. Just go straight into a 200% death palm, and then you can like take away like 90% of any enemy's health pretty much. So yeah, it seems like the fastest way to Santaru is you take the west exit in Santaru, and then from there you'll basically go straight into Midiok, pretty much. I mean, Midiok is not directly on the path, but it's just a little bit off to the side. And then from Midiok you take the east exit, and then this path goes directly to Santaru. So I don't know if there's a faster route than that. But if that is the fastest route, then that's kinda, I don't know, that's kinda stretching it, honestly. That's a little bit much. That's a pretty far distance. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. It's not like it's not as far away as Like in Star Ocean 2, no, not Star Ocean, Valkyrie Profile 2, there was a part where you had to go all the way to Pan Castle, and then you had to walk all the way to the forest. From the forest. So you were at the forest, and you had to go to the Pan Castle, and then you had to go back to the forest. That was probably the worst instance of Trice backtracking so far. But this might be a close second. Not because of the distance, but because of how the game treated this moment. So I was in Sanchoru, and then a cutscene played that spawned me on the other side of the map, and then they tell you to go back to Sanchoru.
What? It's over already?
It's like, okay, like, all right. Like, sure, the distance is not the end of the world, but that does feel like kind of a punch in the gut, honestly. And Star Ocean 1 had a moment like that. In Star Ocean 1, where you fought the Archfiend, I think. Wait, not the Archfiend. I forgot when it was in Star Ocean 1, but it basically went to some, like, hell world place. And then you watched a short cutscene, and then you got teleported to a town that was really far away. Then you had to walk all the way back to where the cutscene took place, and it was like, oh my god, I was just there, man. Alright, star on the map, star on the map, star on the map.
Oh, Emerson.
Ah, Fiore's already here too.
Watch this. I bet the conversation won't continue until I walk all the way to them. And no, I cannot run right now.
You're late.
Sorry about that.
At least you proved me right that you'd come.
So you did come after all.
We figured this whole thing started with us, so we should see it through to the end. Plus, we couldn't leave Relia or Feria like this. Has Victor arrived yet?
No, he hasn't.
Oh, I see.
Well, he does have the most going on.
What about you, Fiore?
I'm going because it's apparently in my blood as a researcher to do so.
Kenny to the Charles de Gaulle.
Charles de Gaulle here.
Delacroix! Whew, it's such a relief to know you're okay.
As is the rest of the crew, sir. We're all back in action. So, what did you want?
Transport the 5 of us up there.
I detect one more person heading in your direction. What do you want me to do?
Oh
One
my
more?
gosh, it's Victor.
Aha! Look over there.
I would if I can turn the camera,
It's
but
Victor.
I can't. Oh my god! I bet
Sorry
that's
to be so
how the
tardy.
developers want me
You
to
made up your
react.
Yes, I just submitted my request for leave.
The developers were like, oh my god, they're going to be
Change of
so
plan.
hyped when Victor returns.
Make that 6 people to beam up.
6 it is.
Whoa, that's like a redone version of the animation from Star Ocean First Departure. Near the start, where Ronix and Ilya got teleported down to Rose.
What an amazing place.
I forgot this is your first time here, Victor.
No time to chat. We need to make for the bridge.
Oh, can I ever go back to whatever that planet is? I still don't know what the planet in this game is named, but I think it's Lemuris. So we can never return, ever, just for this girl. I mean, I respect it. I respect the passion from the protagonists. So, but I mean, why can we never return? What the hell? Like, why not? It's funny, Star Ocean 4 tried to establish why. That's a good sword right there. Star Ocean 4 tried to establish why the UP3 was a thing. But then it never explained why underdeveloped people happen to come across futuristic people need to never return to their planet if they happen to leave the planet. Okay, this is all the equipment I gave the characters, and I am wearing the DLC equipment because I don't know, I guess I stopped caring. Usually I wouldn't use DLC equipment, but I don't know, I think I'm far enough into the game to warrant me using it.
Wrong, Victor? You all right?
I'm fine. I just wasn't expecting this entire room to start moving. The equipment at the Royal Institute surprised me, but this is something else.
So, this is your new ship?
You know it. Welcome to the latest in battleship technology, the Charles de Gaulle G.
The previous one was a research vessel, whereas this one was built specifically for combat. Thus, it should prove more than capable of taking on Kronos' cruisers.
I'm not sure I really get the difference, but both versions sound spectacular.
Oh, I guess all my party members are just gonna stand there T-posing as I go along.
What's the deal?
The target is already well within the detection field of our ultra-long-range sensors. According to their data, the ship is heading for the Omphalos system at a speed of warp 14.3.
Warp 14.3? That has to be some kind of mistake.
It isn't.
What's that mean?
It means they can travel faster than us. This particular Charles de Gaulle is as advanced as Federation warship technology gets. It boasts a cruising speed of warp 11.2 and a top speed of warp 12.9. Despite all that, our adversaries leave us in the dust because they can travel at warp 14.3.
That doesn't make sense. It's only a difference of 1.4, isn't it?
A difference in warp speed of magnitude 1.4 equates to them being more than twice as fast as us. Moreover, we can't continuously operate at top speed. Cruising slows us down even further, meaning we could never hope to catch them as long as they keep going.
Oh no!
Miki's saying, oh no, as if she knows what any of that means.
Gravitic warp time.
That's impossible. The gravitic warp engine is still an experiment. It hasn't even undergone its 24-hour endurance test yet. A real-world deployment is tantamount to suicide.
That alone doesn't make it impossible. It just makes it not the safest bet in the world.
I've managed to establish contact with Dr. Krupp at Remote Station 5.
You are too damn good at this. Long time no see, Doctor.
Long time indeed, Captain. I hear that you've decided to take the Model G out for a spin. You are indeed a Kenny through and through.
Sorry about that, but this ship's imperative to my mission.
Well, it has to be tested at some point. Why not make it now? By the way, while I assume there's only one reason you'd contact me at this juncture, let me ask for the hell of it. What do you want?
To use gravitic warp.
Denied. You're allowed to go a maximum warp speed of 11, and that's only in spurts.
You've got to be joking. That's slower than normal warp speed.
There's a dangerously high probability that we won't be able to control all the creation energy required to activate the gravitic warp engine. Therefore, we're forced to use the normal warp engine for energy, resulting in the aforementioned lack of speed.
As concise and accurate an explanation as ever, Miss Patriciani. I fail to see your issue, Captain. The normal warp engines aboard that cruiser are state-of-the-art. You can go plenty fast.
Well, the Kronos ships have a cruising speed of 14.3.
What? I was totally unaware they'd come so far with their technology. How fascinating.
We've surmised that their tech is likely based on symbometrics.
Symbometrics, huh? You do say it directly influences the fundamental composition of matter. Meanwhile, we've barely scratched the surface of that discipline. No wonder they're ahead. We can't disregard the possibility that Kronos is able to repress creation energy, or perhaps a similar type, through the use of symbometrics. What do you have there?
I'm reviewing the information we recovered from the database inside their facility. It seems, however, that their symbometric research draws heavily upon the principles of Fey Creed 4 signaturgy. I can't grasp much of what's written here.
Let me see that data of yours. Although, judging by what you said, I might not be able to understand much of it at the moment. If possible, I'd like to get the opinion of a local expert.
Fiore.
You've already input all the information I've gathered into that machine. If you want to learn anything new, you should probably ask someone else. Speaking of which, what about asking Cassius?
No.
He's probably our best bet.
No. I don't want to backtrack all the way to
We'll head for this
Santorlu.
local expert's place immediately, Doctor. Once we're there, you can talk to him directly.
Perfect. I'll set it so I can receive transmissions at any time.
You know the drill, Anne. Take her with you to the Royal Institute in Languedoc.
Yes, sir.
The rest of us will hold down the fort until they're back.
I lost 3 of my party members there. So, wait, I have to wait around until they get back? Is that what they just told me? If you don't want to be in debt the rest of your life, don't break anything on this ship. Well, I already am in debt for the rest of my life, considering I can never go back to the planet that I was just on. Or not. Where do I want to go? Sure, let's check out the cargo bay. Sounds pretty interesting. Whoa, interesting. It is charming seeing these Star Ocean 1-esque locations in 3D like this. I can go in here. This is kind of cramped. Whoa. This is nowhere near as big as the Star Ocean 4 vessel. I think Star Ocean 4 had my favorite Calnus model so far. There's a chest. Oarsman Manual 6. Oh boy, learn battle skills. Abyssal Gate. Gather enemies in charge towards an enemy and deliver merciless below the aurora enveloping your body. Made damage the enemy as well. Alright, yeah, I'll test that out. That battle skills. Ah, Mirror Blade or Death Palm. Are you serious? I guess I'll test it out like that. Death Palm is like really too good. Really too good. I guess I gotta try other moves eventually. Alright, that appears to be basically everything in there. Transport room. Sick bay. I don't think we've been there yet. Oh wait, we have been here. Yeah, we've totally been here, I think. This is where we got Miki earlier in the game.
Pardon me.
Yeah, Miki was right here.
Whoops.
The lighting looks a little different though. Or it could be the same. Yeah, the interior of the Calnus in this game. I mean I forgot what name it has in this game. It has some human name. But yeah, the Calnus in this game, I swear it doesn't look as interesting as it did in the previous games. Like, I don't know, just like static white walls and it's like kind of bland looking. I don't know. I'm not gonna sleep there because I don't have to. All right, let's go to the transport room. I'm gonna see if I can finally use that transportator. Could save. Or not. It was implied that This is where Anne and Fiore went, right? They went back to go talk to Cassius for some reason. All right, let's go back to the brig.
And to the bridge.
How'd it go?
I believe we'll have our answers soon enough.
That's wonderful. Then come to the bridge ASAP.
All right.
The two of them get along with each other way too well.
What? What was that last thing she just said? And why?
Connect me to Dr. Krupp. How's it coming along, Doctor?
It's done. That's how it's coming, Slowpoke.
Already? You never cease to amaze, Doctor.
Well, let's cut to the chase. You'll need to both reprogram some aspects of the software and physically apply symbols to the outside of the gravitic warp engine.
Imbue the warp engine with symbols? I would never have thought of that.
It's possible, and I can rewrite the software from here. But the symbols are the real problem. Sadly for you, I'm not a symbometrics expert. I don't know a thing about how to imbue objects with symbols.
Dr. Krupp, can you show me a list of the symbols we need?
This is the symbological formula, a copy of which I've sent to your engine room's terminal.
It looks pretty intricate, but I should be okay.
What? Are you kidding me?
They're the same as signets in principle, so anyway, I've never done such long and complex ones before, but I'll give it all I've got.
Excellent. Say, what was your name again?
Fiore. Fiore Brunelli.
I'll have to remember that. Very well, let me start rewriting the program. If you can faithfully reproduce the formula I sent, we shouldn't have any problems.
Got it.
Imbue that engine good.
Leave it to me.
Fiore? Would you mind if I tagged along and watched you imbue the engine? I've never seen anyone imbue an object before, so I can't help but be curious.
I suppose it's only natural for a signaturge to be interested in this kind of thing. Mind if she comes too, Anne?
Of course, no objections here.
Yes! You should come with me and see it for yourself, Fidel. You weren't around when I got mine imbued, so I bet you've never seen it perform before, right?
What? I don't know.
It can't hurt to acquire some new knowledge. I don't see why you would refuse.
She speaks the truth. There's never a reason to turn down a request from a lady.
Captain?
Dude, you have these
Follow me to the engine room.
fucking long, boring, unskippable cutscenes in this game. Like, that conversation could have been cut down by a lot. Like, that conversation did not need to be that long. Like, keeping the final 15 seconds of it, and all of the same information would have been relayed. I'm not trying to complain. I'll save my thoughts till the very end.
This must be the symbological formula he sent.
Luckily, I just started researching compound signets and the combinations of base signets that form them. I've tried many different sequences before, but I've never seen anything.
Yeah, look, this is unskippable. You can't, like, there's no skip button for this. I'm not trying to skip it. I'm just trying to see if I could hypothetically skip it on a second playthrough, and it looks like I won't be able to.
Relax.
That's stark evidence of how great Cronus' strides in symbological technology have been.
And those strides are what led to the creation of Relia and Faria's signets?
This is the engine room. The gravitic warp engine's core should be right up ahead.
Stabilize the output. This is kind of interesting looking. We don't have to walk here. It doesn't need to be this slow.
It would be dangerous for you to get any closer, so could you please stand back?
All right then.
This is it. Okay, Fiore. I'll bring up the symbological formula on this terminal, and you can do the actual imbuing. If you want to view the formula from a different angle or have any questions at all, please let me know.
Thanks. You know, I don't think I'll ever get over feeling nervous when I have to imbue someone else's stuff. All right, let's get to it.
Incredible.
So this is what imbuing looks like.
That's what Nell did in Star Ocean 3.
That was our final symbol.
Thank goodness. It's all over.
Congratulations on a job well done, Fiore. Are you okay?
I am tired, but I do want to see the results of all this.
I suppose we should make our way to the bridge now.
Look at this. That's kind of cool looking. Check that out. Can I examine this? No. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of padding in these cutscenes. I feel like the conversations are being... They're being dragged out. And they don't need to be.
I've updated the software. Now our fate is squarely in the hands of Lady Luck. I thought you might like to know, Captain, that I've never done this without running months of tests first.
If this ends in failure, I'll apologize to you all in heaven.
I highly doubt that'll be necessary. I'll cut the power to the engine if I see any abnormalities.
I see. Shut down regular warp engines.
Yes, sir. Shutting down regular warp engines.
First, we need to see if it can even start.
Now, engage gravitic warp engine.
Aye, aye, sir. Engaging the gravitic warp engine.
What's going on?
Come on.
The gravitic engine's up and running.
Warp 1.
Alright, that's kind of cool.
All systems normal, and gravitic wave values within predicted limits.
First, try increasing the speed to warp 5.
Warp 5.
Yes, sir. Warp 2, 3, 4, and warp 5.
There don't seem to be any problems yet. Now it's time for the real test. My calculations say we can safely accelerate to warp 15. Just do it carefully.
You heard him. Accelerate to warp 15.
Yes, sir.
6, 7, 8, 9. We're now at warp 10, sir.
Keep accelerating.
11, 12, 13, 14.
Good so far.
Careful. This is the moment of truth.
14.2, 14.4, 14.6, 14.8.
15!
Warp 15, sir.
All systems appear to be normal.
Did it turn out okay?
Yes. At least it would seem that way.
What a feat! It is, isn't it?
Damn straight, Fiore. You did it.
Success, Captain. How magnificent! To think that imbuing made this possible.
Congratulations, Captain Kenny. Your spacecraft is now officially the fastest in the Federation.
We're the best.
Spectacular.
Nice.
We owe you a huge debt of gratitude, Doctor.
No, Fiore is the one you should be thanking, not me. You're truly something special. What do you say to coming to work for me once this thing is over and done with?
Thank you.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
According to my readings, there should be no
He's a creep.
issue with maintaining this speed. You could theoretically go up to 16, but there's not enough data yet to back that claim up. Stay cruising at 15 until we have some more.
This should be plenty fast anyway.
Keep sending me flight data as you receive it. Also, stay vigilant and remember, return to normal space the moment any aberrations occur.
Will do. Thanks again for your help, Doctor.
Troop, over and out.
Maintain Warp 15. We're going after that Kronos ship.
Yes, sir. Now plotting our course.
At this speed, it shouldn't take long to catch up with them. I doubt they'll take kindly to our presence either. In the event they engage us right after emerging from subspace, get some rest while you can.
Alright, okay, this is very cool. This is cool. Look at that. Yeah, that's an impressive effect. That really spruces up the admittedly somewhat boring location we're in. That's awesome. So he just told us to get rest. That means private quarters probably, because I noticed the sleeping area there. Yeah, you know, I think that's cool. I think it's cool how Fiore went to that one room and she imbued it to make it more powerful and make the ship faster. You know, I think that's kind of neat. That reminds me of something that would happen in a previous Star Ocean game. But man, was that cutscene dragged. That cutscene did not need to be that long at all. Because not much happened.
Red alert. All hands to battle stations. Vacridians, come to the bridge immediately. I repeat, we're on red alert. All hands to battle stations.
Star on the map? No, okay. Never mind, no star on the map. Oh wait, now it's over here. Oh my gosh. The bridge? They gotta go back to the bridge?
– 16 minutes until contact.
Set shields to Omni and phase cannons to automatic aiming. Whatever you do, don't let any shots hit their engine room.
Aye, aye, sir. Setting shields to Omni. Putting phase cannons on automatic aiming.
Other enemy ships?
Our short-range radar detects only the one. It doesn't seem to have rendezvoused with any fleet yet. There's also nothing resembling a base in the area, but there is an asteroid belt.
Captain, the enemy is slowed down. Only minutes until contact.
Reduce our speed as well, but I don't want to go any slower than double the enemies.
Sir.
They've warped out and are flying a holding pattern in normal space.
Emergency warp out. Enter normal space.
Aye, aye, sir. Currently at warp 10, 9, 8.
High energy emission from enemy ship. Now 0.173 light years away.
Hurry, they're gaining the upper hand as we speak.
2, 1. Now in normal space.
Engines to half. Evade via course 140. Divert power from gravitic warp engine to shields.
Reducing engines to half. Setting course 140.
Diverting power from gravitic warp engine to shields.
4 incoming torpedoes, currently 30,000 clicks out. It's possible to avoid 2 of them, but we're assured of taking hits from the remaining 2.
We'll weather this volley easily enough. Our state-of-the-art shields and output from the gravitic warp engine keep us safe.
All hands prepare for impact!
Shield efficiency reduced to 78%, but that figure is rapidly climbing. No problems here.
Engines to 3/4. Launch 4 photon torpedoes on course 90, Mark 90 at 100,000 clicks.
Yes, sir. 30 seconds to current destination.
After that, set engines to full power and take the enemy from behind. Fire phase cannons once we have visual contact, but don't aim for their engines.
Aye, aye. Aye, aye, sir. Destination reached. Firing 4 photon torpedoes.
Enemy taking evasive action. Torpedo 70,000 clicks out.
Engines at full speed. Fire all phase cannons at the enemy's projected position.
Firing phase cannons!
The phase cannons all hit the enemy ship, but they seem to have had no effect.
So, their shields aren't half bad either. Fire the last 4 photon torpedoes.
Copy that. Firing!
They managed to evade the first 4 torpedoes.
The next 4 at 5,000 clicks. 3 made contact with the enemy shields.
And?
Their shields are in perfect condition. Their speed remains constant.
Damn it! It's our newest ship and we're barely treading water.
They have quite the shields, don't they?
Captain, now that we can run the gravitic warp engine for extended periods of time, it should be possible to use that energy to launch quantum torpedoes. This ship is equipped with 12 of them for testing purposes.
You're right.
That last attack should lead the enemy to underestimate our firepower. Hiding quantum torpedoes amidst a barrage of photon ones should also increase the likelihood they'll hit.
That's my ad for you. Load 4 photon and quantum torpedoes apiece. Don't forget to set it so they do not target the engine room.
Aye, aye, sir. Preparing 4 photon and quantum torpedoes for launch.
The enemy vessel's changing course. Their new course indicates they'll attack, not evade.
They think they can take down our shields with a volley of plain old torpedoes.
And they're right.
Fire 2 photon torpedoes, then fire 2 quantum ones.
Yes, sir. Firing 2 photon torpedoes. Now firing 2 quantum ones.
Captain, sensors read the enemy has launched 8 torpedoes of their own.
Take evasive action.
Yes, sir.
Talk about a bold move. That proves it. They don't think anything of our artillery.
Photon torpedoes, 5,000 clicks out. Quantum torpedoes, 8,000 clicks out. Enemy torpedoes incoming at 20,000 clicks.
The enemy's making no attempt to evade. Photon torpedo contact imminent.
Their shields sustained no damage.
Still no sign of evasion from them. Quantum torpedo contact imminent.
Captain, their shields have been reduced to 11%. We've also confirmed their engines are no longer operational.
Yes. And their torpedoes?
We succeeded in avoiding all 8 of them.
What a thrashing.
Hold that thought. The enemy ship has lost power and is now caught in a nearby planetoid's gravitational field.
What was that? Uh-oh. If that ship goes down, Little Miss Starlight goes down with it. Engines at half speed. Pull to within 10 clicks of the enemy.
10 clicks, sir?
There's nothing their ship can do to us. It's lost all power and gone utterly silent.
Understood. Engines to half speed. We're currently 10,000 clicks out, gradually slowing down.
And once we get within 10 clicks, halt its descent with our tractor beams.
Will do.
Currently 1,000, 500, 100, 10 clicks away, sir.
Secure the ship with tractor beams.
Activating tractor beams. Their ship's trajectory has stabilized.
I want to talk to their captain. Open a comlink for me.
Yes, sir.
Emerson's cool.
Sir, there's no response from them.
Is it that they can't respond, or that they simply don't want to? We'll have to board them and settle this face to face. Prepare the transporter, and don't forget to investigate the ship's layout.
Yes, sir.
All right, everyone, to the transport room.
Okay, I know it's a budget thing, but in the previous Star Ocean games, can I look out the window, see anything interesting? No. In the previous Star Ocean games, you would see the battle. Like, the battle wouldn't completely take place from within inside the ship. No, space battles in the previous Star Ocean games, the camera would sometimes go to the outside area, and you could get a view of the ships on the outside shooting at each other. But, not in this game.
Delacroix, what's the situation inside the ship?
It's lost almost all its power, including the default generator. All that's left is a small reserve, which is connected to the life support system.
Then let's hurry.
Sorry.
Alright, I have a feeling this would be a good time to save. Thoughts on the game so far? You know, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. I don't like all of the unskippable, slow moments. Like, a lot of this game is just walking around and waiting for the characters to end their conversations. And some of these conversations kind of drag. Like, a lot of these conversations are a lot longer than they need to be. So I have a feeling that might get a little bit annoying on a second playthrough. But, you know, I can ignore that, honestly. You know, it is good so far. I see that this save point is nice and usable. That's nice. I also don't like how the game arbitrarily does not let you save sometimes, often before difficult moments. But, you know, once you figure the game out, that's not that bad. And, you know, yeah, it's good. I like it, but there are some issues here and there. But I'll consider it all forgivable. It's all fine. It's all okay, because I understand that this game went through some development issues. So, you know, really, I don't mind at the end of the day. And yeah, it is a pretty good game so far. It is nice looking. It has that Tri-Ace charm to it. It is relatively polished to a good degree. And yeah, I think the developers did good for the budget they had. And you know, all the little niggles, all the little flaws here and there, you know, it probably couldn't be helped. And yeah, it's good. It's fine. It is pretty good so far. So far, I'll give this game an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, or something like that. Pretty good, pretty underrated. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, Dark Warriors.